everybody, it's me, Tokkuri Yashi. How's everybody doing? Hope you are well. And it is that time of month, Clan Battle for May 2024. So today we will be having a look at our Clan Battle report for May 2024. In particular, we'll be having a look at the new characters that have been released this month to see if they are featuring in Clan Battle teams, new releases, characters with new unique equipment, etc, etc. We will be having a look at tier 4 bosses and teams for tier 4. Again, it seems like that your Princess Knight enhancements, the amount of masterpieces you have got, will make a difference to the teams that you can run and the damage that they will be doing. So let's jump in then and have a look at the first boss that we have got this month, which is Madame Electra. Our first boss then, Madame Electra, who is weak to water and dark. As you can see here, the vast majority of the teams, all of them here on the top, are water teams, which for some people might be very difficult to build. I know for me it is very difficult for me to build them, which is why, as you can see, we're running a dark team. We'll get to that team in a minute. What I would like to say here is Ruka is tanking for all of these water teams. She has had her 6-star announced. She will have a 6-star in a few weeks' time, which will be a big buff to the water teams. 145 million then manually on that first composition there. 120 million for automatic. Another thing I would like to mention down here is the student Aoi, making it off element onto a team. It is semi-automatic. That suggests to me that her unique equipment has made her a competitive unit. We'll talk a little bit more about her later when we get to Wind Weak bosses. A few other teams then down here at the bottom. As you can see here, there's this one dark team. That is what I am running. A little tweak on it though. Putting in Vampy for Hamari because we don't have her. And the Warlock G-Star borrowing is only 4-star, unfortunately, which means this team can do a bit more damage. It's meant to do 92 million automatic if you run it properly. Not quite getting that there today, but if you don't have a good water set up on your account, it looks like this first boss here might be a little bit tricky. So there we go. Let's move on to our second boss, the Goblin Rider. So our second boss for this kind of battle is the Goblin Rider, who is weak to wind and to light. As we can see here, a manual team 140 million with an M&E there, or a automatic team 108 million there, led by the New Year's Sheffy. Seems like Koroche is making a bit of a comeback this clan battle. We haven't seen her for a while. Mostly light teams up here at the top, which is a little bit surprising. Princess Ray has been one. It's the team that I am running because we don't have the New Year Sheffy to tank, so we got to go for that team. What I am surprised here though, and as I said we will come to it, is the student Aoi and more particular the 6-star Shiori. 6-star Shiori should be ideal for this battle. 2 damage nodes on the boss, weak to wind. I'm sure lots of people have tried it. I did. Because she's at the back, she does get sniped out. I think that is the problem. She has worked on this Goblin Rider before, but in this clan battle it doesn't look like she does, which is a bit strange. Anyway, we go mostly light teams, and that is basically all there is there. I would suspect then, what I'm saying is because the student Aoi isn't here, she will probably be quite prevalent in other clan battles when there are bosses that suit her a little bit more. This one, for some reason, it seems to suit the light teams better. And there we go with 80 million damage with that team we ran there. A little bit less. Is it then? 87 million what it says that one will do there. The surprise for here is that we don't have the 6-star Shiori dominating. And an M&E is in there, but she's not really dominating either, which I think the devs will be happy with. So let's move on to our third boss, the Orc War Chief. Okay, so boss 3, the Orc Chief. He is weak to fire and to wind. And as we can see here, we have got 137 million for a manual team, a fire team there mostly, or well, we've got 107 million for automatic, running a wind team. It seems wind magic is the way to go for this boss, which means that two of the new characters this month, the Spring Kyoka and the Spring Suzume, are being featured in this clan battle. Ceremonial Ilya is making a comeback as well. Anemone is again in a lot of these wind teams, so a lot of the new characters are there. Top two teams up here for manual, it looks like are very dependent on the amount of masterpieces you've got. So if you skip banners you haven't summoned, some of those might be a little bit difficult for you to run. As you can see here, I am running neither fire or wind because I can't find the characters to borrow and I don't have them myself. So there are quite a few other variations of teams that you can run for this boss, all the way down, where are we, to here. As you can see, I'm running this dark team. So Vikala is another character that got a unique equipment this month, and even off elements, this dark team is doing a decent job with the Orc Chief. So maybe like me, if you don't have all of the new wind characters, you don't have them to borrow, perhaps this dark team might be an option, although it is running a lot of new characters in it as well, with the Commander, Makoto, Eriko, and Vikala with her unique equipment. So there we go. That did quite well actually. They did do the 90 million on that boss. So there we go, Orc Chief. Let's move on to boss number 4. Okay, boss for the Rain Spirit. We are fighting Kobo. For all of you Hololive fans out there, we are actually fighting Kobo for our boss 4. So he's weak to the light and the dark elements. As we can see here, we have got mostly magical dark teams. I'm running a light physical team because that's the one I can run the best. 152 million for manual, 94 million for automatic. This is where I might mention one of the other new characters this month, Nanaka, with her unique equipment 2. Hasn't made it into clan battle as far as we can see. Not too surprising, seeing that she is a PvP character mainly. But in one of these dark magic teams is where she would have fitted in if she was going to. We have got Magical Girl Monica having a little bit of a run this time. I'm using her in the team I'm running up at the top there. We have got the New Year's Ilya, actually getting a little bit of run time as well. So, not too many teams to fight here. Maybe you'll be able to build one. The Alchemist Karen, the Warlock Dita also with unique equipments this month. So this team was supposed to do 90 million automatic. We got 74, not great. I don't know how much more we could get out of that if we had a little bit more masterpieces, etc, etc. So there we go, that is boss number 4, the Rain Spirit. Let's move on to the last boss. Okay, the final boss, the Twin Pigs. They are weak to fire and to water, and they are a multi-target boss, which is why I believe there are not many team compositions that have been suggested so far for this boss battle. We have got 105 million automatic maximum there, and 108 million, no, 120 million manual. Because it's a multi-target boss, you're going to want multi-target DPS. That's why we have mainly got New Year's Homare as the main DPS here. Alternative we have got there is Mimi and Muimi. Summer Mimi and Muimi. Bit of a tongue twister. As you can see here, I've got a New Year's Kasumi, and I couldn't find one to borrow at the moment, so we've substituted here for Maho. Not really the best. I think Twin Pigs, me, is a boss battle, and I'm probably going to try and avoid this clown battle. Unless we can maybe get a New Year's Kasumi to borrow. But there really is not that much. This just shows the limitations in the fire and the water teams. You might think that perhaps the summer Ranfer might be good here too. I did try here instead of Maho, and I think Maho did help to do a little bit more damage, maybe because that gives the fire element the tiny buff to damage. Anyway, there we go, twin pigs. Let me know how you are faring with these twin pigs, because they look like they're going to be a little bit difficult this month. Very small selection of characters that we have got to fight them with. So there we have it. Clan Battle for May 2024. Let me know how you guys are faring with this. And, of course, best of luck to everybody with Clan Battle. Hope we do well. We're going to need those gems for everything that is going to be coming up over the next few months. So, I'm Tokkuri Yashi. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. And I will see you all again for another video. Bye, 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 bye. Hey, hey.